check it out.
There we go.
There they are. Age of the Wolf and Shadows of Asgard.
All right, guys. Yeah, let me know if you got audio now. It's just the button was turned off or whatever. Okay, so there's actually some people here.
No audio from me on
YouTube, Facebook, or Insta. Okay. Well,
so the mixer here was
yeah, the mic
off.
was turned off. Sorry. But
somehow we can
now
write 8 albums, but the streaming software is a pain in the ass. So, all right.
So yeah, we're here to answer you guys' questions about the album pre-sale that we've been having going on for the last month. It ends this Saturday, so we wanted to go live and let you guys know there's only 2 days left to get the albums. We have Age of the Wolf and Shadows of Asgard on CD and vinyl. You can hear them.
All right, you guys, we've been trying to get on for like a half an hour, so now that we're on, it's very exciting.
Okay. Now that everyone's excited,
now that everyone's here, so we have 2 new albums, okay? And you can get them on Kickstarter right now, only until Saturday at noon when that's the deadline.
Where are you guys writing from? We always want to know.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what's going on your end here.
Long-time watcher and rising star is now in your life.
They say that about like, okay, that's the doctor.
We have people writing from Spain. Cool. We have Canada. We got all over the United States. There's some people from Europe.
From Japan.
Oh,
sweet.
Harp Twins. What's your favorite song from the new albums?
For the Harp Twins have heard both albums already.
Yeah, we made them listen to them while we were on tour, over and over again. In our van, it has the worst. It's got the worst speakers. We mix and master our own stuff, so we're listening to it, going, maybe I should have raised the guitar there.
Turns out the van just has really crappy speakers.
It sounds good in other cars.
Yeah, so anyway, use headphones to get the best audio sound, unless you have like studio monitors and stuff like that.
That's just our van. They're actually very well mastered. They're great albums. I think my favorite song is probably Blood Axe, because the vocals came out really cool.
Yep.
Their Blood Axe is also a story about an invasion, so it's very brutal.
King Blood Axe. He was one of 3 brothers, and he was a savage.
Yeah, dominated what is mainland England now, most of the Celtic islands.
Yep.
Pretty brutal.
He earned that name. So
that's my favorite song off of that one, and then the other off of Shadows of Asgard, I have to say probably Irminsul.
We can ship worldwide. We send a lot of stuff to England on the regular. So if you want something, no worries. We'll ship it to most international countries. You know, some countries that are at war right now. Obviously, it's real hard to get our music in there. I'm sure I would love to send it everywhere, but we have to wait on some of those
music video for Blood Axe incoming. Yeah, we did film some of it up in Alaska last year, just the drums. So
Blood Trail, not Blood Axe.
No, she said Blood Axe.
No, Blood Trail is what we filmed.
Yeah. We did that too.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. Oh, we did.
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's been a year, so I forgot.
You listen on YouTube every day. Thank you very much,
thanks, guys. Yeah, and so if you guys want to pre-order the albums, it's just focusing on your head. See the autofocus? How's that?
How's my hair? I'm looking at a phone down here. So
yeah, if you guys want, you can pre-order the albums on Kickstarter. We have 2 days. You can get them on CD or vinyl. We also have a bunch of other stuff that we're making. We have new shirts that we're printing here in-house in the shop.
We got hoodies and we got
shields.
We got these cool hats.
Kinds of cool stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
But if you guys want to join the pre-sale, it'll help us out a lot, so we can keep making music for you guys and
CDs.
So we can keep repairing the tour van. That way we can make it.
Man, we'll be fixing that driveline for another 100,000.
We put a new axle in it, transmission not too long ago. It's reliable. Don't worry. We're gonna make it to the gigs, guys.
Don't worry, we'll make it.
All right, let's answer some questions here. Questions about the drums. We have 8 of them available, I think, out of 20. So if you want one of these Shadow drums, you can get it on Kickstarter for the next 2 days. We'll be shipping everything out mid-May, most likely. Hopefully it shouldn't take longer than that. But yeah, they're pretty awesome. They sound great. So if you want one,
they're made out of cowhide, 3/8" hardwood shell. It's got a T-handle, a cross handle in the back
for grip. Wrapped with leather. Pretty nice.
It's leather. They're really comfortable.
Well, yeah, we're not.
They sound great.
You know, we like to build stuff too. So whenever we have albums coming out, we usually have drums and shields, and we do make some artwork too. Like we have some paintings and stuff that we made. I'll show you one of the new paintings. Actually, you guys might like it. It's just a print. It's not the original.
Yeah, so as a part of the campaign, we're offering all kinds of cool stuff that we we designed. We make it in our shop. So if you want, head over there and check it out. You can grab whatever you like. Most stuff is still available. And and also,
right,
I was just going to tell them about the stretch goals and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're going to do a live drum playthrough broadcast for anyone that backs the campaign.
Right
So
here.
right now it's 253 people. It's exclusively for them. And when you contribute, you get that for free with whatever you decide to pledge for our campaign. So we have lots of stuff there, everything from budget friendly, just a couple of these. You can get just the albums for very cheap, all the way to some of our finest craftsmanship. We made these Viking shields and everything to go with it. You can just get the shield, or you can get a bundle of everything that comes with it. Everything is very customizable, so you can just get the one thing you really want, or you can get it all. It's so we made sure to do that for everybody because we're not trying to gouge, you know what I mean? So if you can find everything on Kickstarter. The link is in the bio of we're on 4 different platforms right now. So on TikTok it's in the bio, Kickstarter link, and YouTube it should be on any of our videos there'll be a Kickstarter link. The one on the home page for sure it's there.
Well, same to
for,
show you guys. We just
Facebook.
got some of our new artwork proofs in the other day. So we have these cool posters, which was from the music video
Fallen
Warriors, where it was below.
I think it was 9 degrees.
It was 9 degrees. We were out there drumming. So this is a cool shot from that. We actually had these drums right here, these big ones, out in the woods, up on their X frames there, and we're doing some filming, which just came out really cool.
Man, if you weren't moving, that was cold because it was
when
really
you,
wet out.
You know when you breathe in air and your
cold.
nose, the inside of your nose starts to freeze. That's what was going on that day.
When the icicles start
This
forming in your
is,
beard.
This is a cool poster that we made. That is actually a photo of us in our dragon boat, which we built. It's a real fire-breathing rowboat. We put a flamethrower in the mouth that shoots a 20-foot flame. So that's that's a real shot from when we were rowing it over the summer there.
All right. Yeah. So, what else we got? There's a couple more.
And then there's this one, which is a really cool. Sometimes we like to just zone out and do some paintings just to get away from everything. It's
Guys,
if you guys are artists, you know it's a great escape.
I'll tell you something. A little secret. This is us.
Did you know that we shapeshift at night? No, but this is a really cool one. I enjoyed it quite a lot, and as you can see, they're gigantic. We're like, well, what about Fenrir is this massive wolf, right?
What about Fenrir's twin?
What about 2 Fenrirs, right? So that was the kind of inspiration for this. And as you can see, they're massive, walking through the mountainside there in forest, and we got a couple of little ravens there to put their size in perspective. But this is one of our paintings. You can get an autographed print on Kickstarter if you want. We have them. All right, is that it? That's all the posters we got for now.
One photo poster and 2 artworks, right?
Yeah.
2 art prints. Live video, you know, TikTok is the worst. TikTok sucks. Everyone,
you guys are cool.
The people are cool. Whoever's running TikTok sucks.
Yeah.
All right. I hope they hear that.
Maybe they'll make some changes.
Maybe they'll make some changes. All right. But for
All
you
right,
guys,
let's get to some questions here. There's tons of people writing.
Our precious fans on there. We love you.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm. So we're just trying to tell you a little bit about what's going on here, but they won't let us.
We got another question here. Harp Twins. How many drums have you made over time? Boy,
probably.
I want to say like 80.
Between 80 and 100.
Yeah.
So
we weren't keeping track in the beginning, and then we started numbering them. So
the numbers are all over the place. So you might have the first. You might have something in the middle.
We got people coming in from Montreal, Quebec,
cool.
India.
So the drums are going all over the world. So they're very rare actually. So there's not that many that have been made, and not many of the shields have been made either. This is going to be we've only made 62 of these shields ever, and we'll keep making them in the future. But the batches, it takes a long time to make. So if you want one, they're available now. Because last year we sold out from the previous Kickstarter. We sold 20. and people were asking us like, "Hey, do you have them?" Like, nah.
Sorry,
they're gone.
They're all gone.
So when we have them, we have them.
Just
Right now we got a few. So.
Hello to everyone on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. We're going live on everything all at once. We'll try to get to everyone's questions here. There's a lot of comments.
Please ask questions, and if you would be so kind to write it again, because it can't keep up with all the...
Yeah, sorry. If we miss it, it's not because we don't like you.
It's not because we're ignoring
there's
you.
too much to get on here. But so we're going to try to get to everyone, though. All right? So let's start on YouTube here.
All right, ready, go. Questions.
Have you tried raw meat?
Yes. Yes. We like a beef tartare when you mix a little raw garlic with the meat.
We got people from Belgium. Hello. Love the snow that's falling on the drums in that poster. Well, thanks, ladies.
Thanks. It was snowing pretty hard.
All right.
You know, it was coming down.
Let's see. Canada. Yes, we ship to Canada. We ship worldwide. We ship in. We have a lot of orders going to Sweden and Norway and different parts of Europe,
Scandinavia,
Czech Republic,
a lot of England.
We can
Australia.
even go to Russia if you want. We have a different shipping service. It bypasses the EU where everything comes into Berlin because there's a lot of sanctions on Russia because of the war and stuff.
So every time we've sent a few things before, we found this special service, and they just steal our CDs.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe
whoever
it.
buys
We
them.
were trying to ship to stuff people in Russia, and they said they were getting like a couple things through the mail, but like all the Wolfgang Twins shirts and CDs were missing out of there. So whoever's going through all the parcels just swiped.
Ooh, I like that.
It.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah.
So, but well, we of
Don't
course.
regard that's not most countries. All right, most of the shipping is really good. Everyone gets their stuff. That's just like one or two times.
We resent all of the merch that our Russian fans ordered, and it got to them successfully with this new service that goes through Kazakhstan, and then goes into Moscow instead of going through Berlin to Moscow, where all the sanctions are enforced there.
Right.
All right, guys.
But anyway, we ship just about everywhere. So check it out. If you have something special, just write to us. Ask us for your specific situation, and we'll make it happen.
Glad I caught you guys, sneaky wolves. Yeah, sorry, we don't like plan that far in advance. Like we couldn't tell you what we're doing tomorrow.
We're terrible planners, man.
Well, usually,
I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. You know.
Well, you kind of do.
You have a vague, you know. But somehow we pull it all together.
When inspiration strikes. Yeah.
Favorite landscape to perform? Oh, you mean like backdrop for music videos? Alaska.
Oh my god, yeah.
Anywhere there's big waves and snow and mountains,
icy
and
water,
wild creatures.
It's cool. Like when you're up in Alaska, we were just on the beach. I remember, and you just seeing. It was in June, which was when one of the first red salmon runs was going. So we're there filming, and you just see like these huge schools of salmon trying to find the river inlets. It's awesome. There's nothing.
The silver salmon
like,
too. Yeah, at that time they're going crazy, jumping.
Will you be coming to Des Moines this year? Yes, we will.
Yeah, we'll be in Iowa.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out our touring schedule, just keep an eye on it. It's at wolfgangtwins.com. Also at harptwins.com. All of the show dates are copacetic there. So, as you know, we play together. We go around the world playing shows.
And we're married to them.
Yes.
Happily. And here are our new albums. We got 2 albums.
Yes.
Not 1, 2. Boom. This one's heavy.
All right.
Also ambient though. Everything you're familiar with. It's kind of like that on here. And then this one is completely ambient. So you know our track, Aya Odin, Spirit Hunter, Ancestral Blood, more ethereal type tracks. That's this whole album. We got, I think it's 77 minutes. And we're offering, these are the CDs obviously. But we have records
Hurry
too.
up and send me the albums at full speed. All right, we'll try.
2 days.
We're gonna get them out. All right, someone's writing from the Czech Republic. We did play an awesome show in Prague in 2024. Thank you guys for coming. That was a really great night. Good morning. Love you guys. Hello. Right on.
Keep it up.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
I love the Harp Twins.
Oh, the Harp Twins. Yes, of course.
Peace, love, and understanding. Nothing funny, bubble. Okay. All right. I love what you do. Thank you.
I become in
keep sending us dreams through the music.
That's what we do. You can put your own imagination to the music. A lot of times when we're writing music,
so people,
you have a little movie running in your head.
So
about
people
what it's
are asking
about
Luis Burt. So the Wolf King. What's the inspiration for it? I have both the written novels of the Wolf King. I haven't heard of the Wolf King series. We just decided to call one of our songs the Wolf King because it was very epic.
Just
and
sounded
it
like
just
that.
sounded like Fenrir, like the Wolf King, you know?
Or it could be a dude.
Could be the king. Who knows?
That has
We
the
like to leave a
nickname.
lot of our stuff up to interpretation. So
Right. So some
if you
stuff
leave
specific, some
the
stuff's
ending of
not.
the story unfinished, then you let people's imagination come up with, you know, whatever they see in their head when they listen to music.
That's the difference between reading a book and watching a movie. The book, you play the own scenario in your head, and a movie, it's all fed to you. So same with music. If you just give the listener a little bit, they can put the rest together up here, and it exercises your imagination, which is what we like to do for you people. So,
Okay, yeah. So people are asking about the stretch goals and stuff from the campaign. If we reached a certain amount of backers, which means that we get to do cool stuff for you guys. So we're going to be live streaming a tribal drumming concert right here from our studio to everyone who backs the campaign. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to see the concert, go to Kickstarter and be a part of the pre-sale. You can get our albums. We have digital downloads. We got them on CD. We got them on vinyl. All 25 of the tracks are awesome. They're really cool. I think you guys are going to love it. Shadows of Asgard is an atmospheric album. Whee! There it is.
So
Atmospheric.
it's Thursday now. You got
And-
Friday and Saturday, only half day on
and
Saturday.
Age of the Wolf is super brutal, super heavy. So if you guys like, you know, metal, or you like,
And the vinyls we're getting there's going to be a double LP for each album, and they're custom poured, so the colors are really cool.
Oh.
We have the photos on Kickstarter. You can check them out. But the Age of the Wolf is going to be like a blood red marbling. When we get them shipped in, we'll go live again to show you what they look like and show you photos and stuff like that. But they're custom made, really cool. And the Shadows of Asgard one is got like a purple, black, and white fleck. So it looks super celestial, kind of like this drum.
okay.
Shadow
So
drum.
someone's asking about how they could get the gold shirt on Kickstarter. So they said they couldn't find it, but it's there. All you have to do is click on which bundle you want, and then there's a bunch of stuff that comes up called add-ons, and you can put you can add a bunch of different things to your order, like the shirts there, and we have them in a ladies round neck, and we got them in regular uni. So they're there. Just go into the link. If you have any questions about anything, you can just send us a message on Kickstarter, and we'll help you out. Okay, let's see. This is a long comment here.
So it's got a multi, you know. So you see it here in the natural light. Maybe you could display it like this a little bit. Looks like outer space.
Okay, yeah, someone
she
else asking
glows.
about the gold shirt again. Yeah, so if you go to the link in the description on Kickstarter, you can get them there. We also have this same logo on hoodies too, so if you want one of those, Asgard, Odin. The boys, get back to Boston, damn it. Boston. You know, I think we might be going out east to Connecticut. Sorry, that's probably the closest we'll be this year. But if you go to Connecticut Ren Fair, I think, I'm not sure if they announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going back. So just keep an eye on our tour schedule on our website, or follow us on Bands in Town, because when we announce a
Do
new
that.
event, it will notify you
Bands in Town.
when it's gone live.
You can also, although we're trying to make it as easy as we can for everybody, we have an email newsletter. We send you tour updates. We send you news and stuff, so you can sign up for that at our website. That way you're in the loop, and you'll know when we're going to be near you, so you can plan accordingly.
I had a ticket to the New Mexico Ren Fair where we played just a couple weeks ago, but I had to miss it because of a medical situation. So I'm sorry.
Sucks, man.
It was so heartbroken because you guys were the only reason I wanted to go. The Queens did tell me that you play there all the time, so I hope to see you next time. All right.
Bye next year.
I appreciate
If
that,
we're lucky,
and
so.
well, we hope to get back too. And like I said, you know, keep an eye on our tour schedule, and you'll be notified when we are coming to your town. If you guys want, you can sign up for the email newsletter too. Like that's a good way to, so we can let you know when we're coming around. It's the best way.
Yeah, and we also got super cool stuff to go along with the campaign. We make these polished these drinking horns and coat them with epoxy on the inside, so you can put hot or cold
Thank you for
beverage
seeing
in
my
here.
question. thank you for seeing my question and answering. I will go look. Thank you so much. And the Harp Twins are just wonderful, and I have a huge collection of shirts and hoodies and CDs. Cool. Yeah. Well, if you got any more questions, just write. We'll try to get to everyone here. There's a bazillion comments.
It smells great.
I'm just gonna page through and see what we can find next.
So you can grab these too. We got all kinds of cool stuff to go along with the campaign. Drums, drinking horns, and shields. I'll show you the shields next. Here's a nice close. It's not focusing unless it's back here. So
it would be absolutely fantastic to see you in Switzerland.
That'd be cool.
Sometime, we were gonna go when we went to Europe. Switzerland is, of course, everybody knows, neutral and not part of the Schengen region. So we only had paperwork to go through the Schengen region, which did not include Switzerland. So we had to drive around it. But maybe next time we'll go through. All right. Or maybe if Switzerland just joins the EU, then it would be easier for touring musicians to get in there.
Well, maybe they don't want to.
Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't like the rest of the EU. Yeah. Switzerland's its own
thing. All right, check these out.
Get you.
Yeah, Viking shields.
Yeah, if you guys want one of these, we only have 20 available. Most of them are sold, and yeah, these are awesome. They're made from split planks, spruce. So.
Look at how nice that wood is. It's
got
linseed oil.
We made them differently this time. We put straight grain wood on the back and knotty wood on the front, which actually helped them hold this perfect dome shape.
And they smell good.
They're very strong. Yeah,
it
they
smells like
great.
Linseed oil.
Linseed oil.
Really
nice. There's no fake anything on this. This is real steel here. The rivets are steel. This is a rawhide that we wet soaked and stripped as cowhide. And you mold it around the edge, and as it dries, it constricts and it's super tight. You can't even peel this off. See, super tight. And then everything's reinforced with these iron edge clamps, which was
see those?
What they used to do back when they had round shields in the Viking Age and the Vendel period. It was a good. They think it came to be because a blacksmith was repairing edge strikes on the shield, so you put an iron clamp over it, and there you go. You got it built up again for battle. But a lot of the shields that they found in burial mounds were decorated with the iron edge clamps because the more metal that you could afford on your shield, or if royalty had it, it was a status thing. So these edge clamps, they found some of them that were plated in gold, and they went around the entire perimeter of the shield. So that would have been like for some very
they're inlaid with silver and stuff like that too. Which is pretty cool.
So when we built them, we looked at the Danish Museum of Combat Archaeology and looked at all the old plans of different shields that were discovered in different burial mounds all across Northern Europe there. And taking all that information, we decided to make our own recipe, kind of for building our own style. So instead of one layer of planks, we did two. So they're split planks. There's 6 on the back and 6 on the front. And it's making, like, if you guys know what plywood is, it's like a 2-ply, super strong. So if there's a split, it doesn't just blow apart. You have the other layer going the opposite way to hold it together.
Also, actually, the face, the reason they faced them with leather or rawhide was, it was like, so there's 2 plies of wood, but the 3rd ply is actually this super thin leather, and sometimes they use rawhide. Rawhide probably was more common back then because leather was the tanning technology back then was was still quite primitive. Now we just use leather because it's nicer, it's easier, and you can paint it easier. Rawhide is kind of tough, but it's like a 3rd ply. So if you got shot with an arrow or blasted with an axe, the wood might splinter, but it would still kind of be held together by the leather of the rawhide.
We were thinking, actually, you know what?
They're super strong.
We should do an ultimate stretch goal. Is that we should build
a sacrificial shield?
No, we should build a shield with Kevlar on it.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Well, we'll think about it. I'm not gonna make any promises.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
The last couple stretch goals we had were insane. We had we
the
built
drum?
the 8-foot wide thunder drum we built, and
the fire-breathing
dragging boat, which we built. So if you guys want to see that stuff, you can have our YouTube channel and look at the build videos there.
Yeah, and damn near got arrested for shooting that thing off. But
yeah. We need to go somewhere.
We need our own lake.
I need my own lake. Anyone have a lake we can use?
We'll just
have
to,
let's see here. Okay.
Oh, I'll show
Don't
you the
mind
other
me.
color.
I'm-
Show you the other color.
Show me the other color.
And check it out too.
It's a wonderful hammered gold.
and check out these spikes. They're we put them on just for extra beef.
I know there's some like traditionalists out there. Of course, we took some artistic liberty with our shields. We wanted to make them different from everyone else's.
Because we're creative and we do stuff our own way.
Yeah, so
we always have
of
and
course
always
have
will.
our own insignia on the front, and I want spikes on my shield, so we put them on ours, and we said, you know what? Maybe some other people want war spikes too, so we put 8 of them on a symmetrical.
And just
on the ring
because
here.
you found 5, 10, a dozen shields back doesn't mean every single one was the same back
Oh my
then.
gosh, yeah.
Because you know who was building them? People like us that were making stuff and making it the way they want it.
Yeah.
So there's tons of stuff out there. It's just such a mystery still to everybody, you know.
Right.
It's just
So-
because you found a couple things doesn't mean that is so for everything.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
let
You gotta
your
understand that.
imagination take hold. Put
Yeah.
yourself in their shoes and try to think what you would have done.
Like
what
if
you
you
would
had
have built.
spikes, if you had spikes back then, you wouldn't have put them on your shield.
Oh my
Come
god,
on.
of course you would have. You would have wanted to smash the heads of wherever you were going. That's the whole point of having it. All right. So,
And another cool thing about the shields is you could swim. If you're swimming away from your enemy, you can throw it on your back. It helps you float, and like a turtle shell, it protects you from arrows.
yeah, like a turtle shell.
Yeah, just in case you're getting shot at.
You want to show them your new turtle shell? Oh yeah. So we were
Oh,
on
yeah.
we were on
Check
tour in the
this out.
south. We
Check
were on
this
tour in the South Carolina, and we were driving through a couple of these areas trying to spot gigantic alligators, which we did see a lot of. There were some huge ones, but Sharp Eye here from the window of the van goes, "Stop!" And then he runs out, runs into the woods, and comes back a minute later with this beautiful white turtle shell that he found. It's pretty cool. I think it's a river cooter, and they say they can live to be like over 100 years old very easily.
This is a red river cooter shell. So this is a really
Here,
big
show,
one.
Show these lovely people here.
And it's weird because, you know, these serrations on the back are only really on snapping turtle shells and the river cooter. So
They're pretty
it's kind
distinct.
of, and it's kind of rare to see one this big, and in this great a shape. So obviously the inside, you know, scavengers picked away the guts and all the other bones and stuff, but the shell remains.
All right, we
The
got
ultimate
some
footprint of
questions.
life.
Yeah, turtle shells are awesome.
And this is another one. This is just a little box turtle guy.
Yeah, Pennsylvania
And
box turtle.
it's an incense holder. That's why it's kind of burned there. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Well, that's what you do when you're young and you're stupid. No. All right, we got
those
people from
turtles.
Wasilla, Alaska here.
Very nice. Huh?
Yeah. We are coming up to Alaska this year. This is going to be our biggest Alaska tour. So keep an eye on our tour schedule. We're going to be going all over the place. Some of the dates haven't not been announced yet, but
I think
they're
some
coming very
have.
soon.
So we're going to be at the Valdez Renaissance Fair.
Oh, yes.
To start the tour. We'll start there, and then we're going to Fairbanks for 2 shows. One of them is going to be an all-ages show, and the other one is 21 and up because of the beverages that they're serving at the
Fairbanks,
hotel.
Fairbanks, Alaska.
Fairbanks is awesome, though. The people up there are hardcore.
They're cool.
Crazy
This
people that we
this
love.
venue up there, the stage is semi-covered outdoor stage, but it's right by a river, so people are always floating by on tubes or in their or motorboats and stuff, and they always catch.
They're
a little
like,
bit
"What
of
the
show."
hell's going on?" And
They
see
stop. They're like, "What's going on?"
a snippet of music.
All right, yeah, we are going to be in Wasilla too for Music in the Park,
Wasilla,
I believe. And I know a lot of you guys in Wasilla are just a stone's throw from Palmer. We're going to be at the Palmer Alaska Scottish Highland Games. It's a 2-day festival there.
It's probably the biggest event. There's
it's gonna be awesome.
tens of thousands of people that come
Yep,
to that
yep.
one. So check it out. It's also where they have the Alaska State Fair. It's the same grounds there. I'm sure the locals, you all know it. So if you want to take a trip to Alaska, you're feeling ballsy, then go right ahead. You will not regret it. It is the coolest place.
Oh man,
So-
Alaska's by far the coolest state.
But you have to be prepared up there. You
I
can't
think
go up there in your flip-flops.
The coolest,
No.
the coolest cold weather state is Alaska. The coolest hot weather state
It's Hawaii,
is Hawaii.
in our opinion.
In our opinion, yes.
It's also
You have to go there and see for
They
yourself.
both share very volcanic
All right.
qualities. To
You know,
them,
some
which
people
I
are
think is
asking
something to do with
for like another studio hangout as a reward for some of the backers at the end. I think we'll probably do one before
Yeah.
the 2 days. We'll make an official goal like announcement or whatever, and let you guys know that you'll be a part. We'll send you guys like an invite link, and we'll do like a cool studio hangout. Maybe talk about some of our new gear we got or what we used on the recording of the album. Guten Abend. Maybe one shield with the cowboy logo, one with the broken cowbell.
Auf Wiedersehen.
A
lot of nice German fans here on TikTok. Just trying to. It's pretty late there for them, so some of them are up, some of them are
9 or 10 or something like that.
But, oh wait,
yes.
Look, hold on, look. Sorry, I live in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I don't live in the areas you're going to.
Guess what?
We're going to Wyoming this year.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
look at our tour schedule, and you can find the details there. I know it's a big state. You might have to take a little bit of a trip, but I bet you we're taking a bigger trip.
I believe it's southern Wyoming. It might even be Cheyenne or near Cheyenne. I have to brush up on my geography.
We're gonna brush up on our Wyoming.
But we are coming to Wyoming.
Yes, we are coming there. We love the rural areas of America.
All you awesome working class people get it.
Yeah,
you understand the warrior way.
We grew up doing that. You know, we worked construction for 15 plus years.
We were
framing
from the rural, so we were out there growing our own food and
splitting wood,
skinning deer,
hunting deer, so
canning tomatoes every year. And
you people are our people.
Yeah, so you get it. All right. Okay, guys.
Oh, the Harp Twins. We are going to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh my God.
We will be in Cheyenne.
Hey, you from Cheyenne. I hope you're still on
here. Are you
here.
still there? What's your name? Hydriff?
Hydriff.
Okay, Hydriff. Make sure you go and to our tour schedule and get your tickets, and we'll see you there.
I thought it was Cheyenne.
Ever been to Arkansas? Yeah, we were there last year, but we were just in Oklahoma, like an hour and a half from Arkansas. So, sorry you may have missed us. Hopefully, we'll be back soon. Ask your local place to bring us in. Shoot us an email, okay?
If you go to the Arkansas Ren Fair or Rentopia, just let them know you want to see us, and they might bring us in.
Trippy looking at them. Yeah, we are all, we're born like that, and a lot of people are using AI to make this kind of image that we have naturally. So.
No, we don't use AI.
All right.
You know, it's funny. A lot of our music videos came out before AI really became this. This proficient tool, and now people are going under videos and writing, "This is AI." And
it's not.
It's a place called Alaska that has awesome backdrops, and that's where we do a lot of our filming. So,
and if you've got the guts to go up there,
if you go to our videos, look at the date they were published, and it was before AI really became an accessible tool for everyone to just regurgitate whatever into, and it spits out some crap.
It is what it is. It's crap.
Anyway. Looking forward to the CD release.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. We're looking forward to the CD release too. We want you guys to have it as soon as you can. So if you get to the pre-sale on Kickstarter, you can get it on CD. You get the digital download, which we're going to send out on May 2nd in 2 days. And you can also get it on vinyl if you want. They're limited edition vinyl. They're awesome. We're autographing everything. There's a 200 vinyl.
Nice.
Per album. So there's going to be 200 Shadows of Asgard and 200 Age of the Wolf. And of course, they're really cool colored really marbling. Nice. We got some other cool stuff. We're making all the shirts for the new album release. This is our new logo, the Valknud, which is, of course, a lot of you guys know the Nordic knot of the slain. It represents death in war.
And we got a lot of tracks with vocals this time around. Probably our album with the most vocals yet. Would you say that?
Yeah, I think there's some good vocal tracks on there. You guys,
some of
like
such ambient vocals.
So, and on this one, there's some throat singing, but there's also some
drums of the dead
stuff.
Drums of the dead on this one. We didn't write the lyrics down because no one really knows what we were saying. So,
and if you guys want, we got some cool new hats too. So,
let's see.
See, they look good.
They look good.
They're
nice. It's a nice hat if you're, you have to wear. We're not really hat people.
Well,
unless it's really, really cold.
If it's really cold, I'll wear the hat.
I'm more of a hood. I like a hood. I like a hood.
Yeah. Actually, the cold is good for you.
Or a cloak.
Less than 2 days to pre-order the albums on Kickstarter. Hey, thanks, girls. Thanks for answering people's questions here.
They're our ambassadors.
You won't regret it.
And these drum heads. We only got 10 available. They came off that drum set back there. That is a 1976 Ludwig Vistalite Blue double kick set.
Yeah!
And it's the Holy Grail.
Yeah!
And this is a head that came off it during the recording of the albums that you could get. There's only 10 of them. So, get yours.
If you want part of
If you
Wolfgang
want it.
Twins history, get it now. What was that? There was something beeped in the background.
Might have been
So
Kickstarter
we'll
or
give you guys,
whatever.
all of you who backed, you're going to get a tribal drumming concert. And it's going to be broadcasted here in this studio on these drums.
Yeah!
And a couple of other drums too. It's going to be awesome. If you guys want to catch the tribal drumming show, it's going to be for Kickstarter backers only. So if you go on Kickstarter, back our new albums, we're going to perform some of the tracks off of Shadows of Asgard and Age of the Wolf, Never Before Heard, on tribal drums right here. So if you want to join the Kickstarter, you won't regret it.
Damn straight. And we even have these pins.
Yeah.
It's not focusing. I don't know. We got lots of cool stuff.
Anyway.
We've been planning this for a long time, so we put a lot of thought and a lot of artistic prowess into all the details. So
we just
hope you.
Nancy, hey Nancy, I remember you. I think you have you got some of our drums in the past, and you just got another shadow drum. Good for you.
Nice.
You know,
Cool.
the drums are awesome. They sound great. You're gonna love it.
That might be one of the coolest dye jobs that we've come up with so far. I
Yeah.
think we have a ghost drum, a blood drum, a forest drum, and the shadow drum.
So right now we only have shadow drums though. So if you want one, get
a
before
shadow
before they're too.
I'll probably make some more of the other colors just so we have them on this online store this year. But I've got to do that. There's a lot of time that goes into making all this stuff.
We're so excited to
and
see
we're on
see
tour
you.
most of the year.
Yeah, speaking of tour, we were excited to see you in Oklahoma last week. And well, thanks for coming out. Yeah,
we were playing in
show,
that cave, man. That
we were
cave
like
was
this cave venue, and they didn't
had
have any
no
lights
lights.
there. It's pitch black. You go
We
in there,
brought
like,
our own
what the
lights.
hell?
We
Like,
brought our lights though.
Good thing
so,
we brought our own, or else there wouldn't have been a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got it set up. We ran our own sound. It was a great show. Thank you guys for coming out.
It sounded cool in there because it was the walls where it had like these styrofoam fake kind of rocks on them though. It looked really cool, but that's what it was, and it kind of absorbed the sound, and also this weird drapes over the whole ceiling that was harboring lots of.
I'm a backer, so I'll be ready for the tribal drumming show.
Sound
That's
is
right.
good, so.
Awesome. Tribal drumming show is gonna be sick.
Yeah. Once we figure out the streaming
Hey
software.
guys, just getting ready, leaving work. Well, thanks for tuning in, Ken. You know,
See ya.
the world needs working men like you, machining solenoids for lawnmowers in your machine
yes,
shop.
of course.
Yes.
Copper coils.
Yes.
Let's see.
Try to get looking forward to this drum concert. Yeah.
Yeah. So you only get it if you back the Kickstarter. That's the way.
Oh,
it's
Heiko, he's got his forest drum right here.
There you go.
Hey, dude, I want to say sorry for your loss. Remember, you'll see all of your loved ones in the afterlife. And I think, yeah, like you said, this Volknut has a lot of symbolism for you from your situation. So we just want to let you know, be strong. Maybe our music will help you get through, hard times. Because music has definitely done that for us. It's definitely something we leaned on when we needed it.
We had a rough run growing up. It was
But
not
you know
an easy
what?
time.
You know what? If you stick
but-
with it, though, life turns around, and you have
Yep.
to work your ass off. And if you do that, and you put the energy in the right places, things will happen for you.
Yes,
So
you have to be persistent and
don't
you have to work.
ever give up.
Never.
All right.
When we worked construction, we would blast the death metal as maximum.
It was
and
awesome.
just-
It made us work faster, and it kept everyone away from
yeah,
us.
it made people leave us alone.
Yeah,
which is
just
what
leave me
we
alone.
wanted.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Let me build
All right.
the deck.
Nice
right.
new hats. Thank you very much.
Thank
As
you.
you can see, they stretch quite
We got
a bit.
it's a leather. It's a leather patch on there.
You know, these hats are really nice too. They're
Good quality.
like a wool fiber.
Mhm.
They're really good.
Quite nice.
And yep,
Quite nice,
we
actually.
got quite nice. And then we have the
the Volknut.
Volknut on there. Whoa, there it is. Sorry, this camera's not really great for focusing, but there you go.
I
See?
want to show you guys too what I was working on yesterday. I'm gonna show you something.
Oh yeah, he was making a banner for
What are these? You might ask.
spearheads.
Spearheads with
yeah.
a welded nut on the inside so that they thread onto what? I'll show you in a second.
If you want one of these hats, you can get one on Kickstarter. We'll probably have them all year too at the shows and stuff, especially during winter or whatever. So
For the Christmas tour. for Christmas.
It's been a long time watcher. Hi, Dreff. Skull.
Oh, that's who.
Hey,
that's
hi,
who was
Dreff.
in
We're
Wyoming.
coming to Casper, Wyoming this year. It's one of the Ren fairs, so keep an eye out. We're coming right to your backyard, so you will be able to see us.
Hey, boy.
All right.
Look at that.
Look at this.
So the spike goes on the sign here. This is for our tent. Check it out. Move it sideways, sideways. You got it? There, I got it.
Look at that.
So
A new merch sign.
we can impale stalkers. No, I mean
Well, we could put someone on someone's head on
we
the
should
spike.
put a couple fake skulls.
We should just put some skulls on the spikes.
Yeah.
What do you think? Would you guys like to see that? I would like to see that. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Long-time watcher. Give them a shout out. Hey, I'm trying to bring back the old Norse language. You know, if you Icelandic is the closest modern language that's spoken to Old Norse, but there's a dude named Jackson Crawford who's an expert historian in the old Nordic languages. If you want to learn anything more, you should check his stuff out. He's pretty cool. All right, that is impeccable.
Yeah, you can also if you're
All
into
right.
like Faroese and stuff, you can check out
First stage club.
Toyota.
Your fan club's completed the first stage of
Harry
Club
from
Quest.
Twitter.
I don't know what that is. All right.
What is it? What? Maybe I can help.
All right, here. Just. Well, there's lots of comments here. All right, let's try to answer some of you guys' questions. So
When I lean into the
the
phone,
the
here,
pre-sale,
you get a
the
nice view of
pre-sale,
my noggin.
the pre-sale. There it is again.
Hair is thinning.
The pre-sale to the albums ends on Saturday on Kickstarter. So if you go to the link in the description, you can get Age of the Wolf.
It says AI summary.
You can get Age of the Wolf and Shadows of Asgard on CD, and we also have it on vinyl. And we have tons of new shirts and hoodies and hats and all kinds of cool stuff. We wanted to do a very broad selection of things for you. Ancestral Blood is a little bit slow. Let's go to the Wolf Tree.
The Wolf Tree is a great track.
The Wolf Tree off of Barbarian Blood.
We got
is
some really
a
cool
story.
ideas for
It's
this
a-
one,
it's
for
a
the video.
It's a story about resurrection. So there's
Greetings from Denmark.
Greeting from Denmark. Yes. There's the Voluspa has I think it's the 12th spell or something like that. Odin's spells, but it talks of this resurrection rune, which no one knows what it looks like, but it's very mysterious. And it was the inspiration for this song because it's a rune that is said when it's written to bring back the dead. So
Glows.
it's very cool. So this song that you hear now, called The Wolf Tree, is inspired by that. Of course, we read something, imagination twisted it into some thing that came out as music, but it's also a visual story. So we see it in our heads right now, and we got it planned for a music video. So
It's gonna have a lot of
gets,
fake blood.
a guy gets killed by his enemies or whatever.
Don't give it away.
All right.
Someone's gonna steal our idea.
You'll just have to wait and see. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Try to answer some more of your questions here. Yes,
Questions?
Yes, there are 2 albums. This release has got 2
Two.
albums, 25 tracks. Shadows of Asgard is a completely atmospheric album.
This
It's
one.
something you can chill out to if you wanna, if you're meditating or you wanna sleep or you wanna just
So
relax.
that there's some
It
songs
does
on
take
here.
you on a journey, though.
Yeah, this is a weird album for sure.
It came
we
out.
got a
pretty
lot
cool.
of a tracks that are.
Hey, it's Todd.
They just came out great. Todd who?
Todd
Siebler.
Silver.
Siebler. Silver.
Todd Silver.
That's how he says
In
it.
Connecticut.
Tom said.
Hey, dude.
What's up, dude? How are you?
How are you? And
Thank you for joining.
Oh snap! Your brother just joined. Ha! Your third brother just joined. Oh, that's you.
right.
What's
yeah,
up,
yeah,
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to come out to Connecticut this year. So looking forward to seeing you, man.
Yep. Let's
All right. My fave, Berserker. All right. Oh yeah, Berserker's a great song.
You should pull up some
I'm
of the
new
other
here,
albums.
so bear with me. What's your favorite Valhalla version? Stay true.
My own Valhalla version.
Yeah, that's right. All
On
right.
our own music here. Okay.
Thank you for the kind
Check this
words.
out.
Have a wonderful weekend. Well, thank you very much, and you have a wonderful weekend too. Remember that our pre-sale ends on Saturday, so stick around. All the music will be released then. But if you want to be the first to receive it, you can get it
And you will be
through
the first.
Oh yeah.
So,
You know, this hat's so comfortable. I don't want to take it off. I kind of like it.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right, let's see. The Cave was dark. Great show for sure. Thanks.
Yeah, it was real dark.
Words of wisdom. Are there any necklaces left? They will be on your web store to order after the Kickstarter is over because they did the final bundle. Maybe. I'm not sure. We only got a certain amount. You may want to pick. Well, I don't. If you can't afford it, or we're not sure if we'll have it back, but
a definite maybe.
A definite maybe. It depends how many people. If there's people scoop up the last few in the last few days.
I think we only have 40 of them total. So I think there's only 9 left. Which could get scoffed up real easy in the next couple days if people start doing that. So, good luck to you.
Hey Lisa, that's a rude comment. I'm gonna have to delete.
Shut up. God, so tired of these people being rude on our channel. If you don't like it, then F off. How about that? God.
Yeah.
You want to piss me off? You did it. Okay, back to the nice people. We got 2 new albums on Kickstarter right now for 2 more days. So if you want to order them, you'll be the first to receive 25 new Wolfgang Twins tracks. And everything that we're making by hand, we work our butts off to get this stuff out and available. And boy, we're happy to share it with you. So if you want, go over to Kickstarter. There's a link in the bio of everything that we have there, so check it out.
Yeah, don't piss us off. All right.
Don't mistake my niceness for weakness.
When will you come to Florida again? We're hopefully coming to Florida. Let's see. We were just there. We were there twice.
We were there in Mount Dora
twice already this year. I'm not sure when we're going to be back. If we'll be back this year.
Bring us down. We want to go. We want to go to Florida more. If you know any local place,
if you guys have any
shout out to the booking
festivals that you really like. Just ask them to bring us in, and they just might. So you want to hear from you guys who you want to see. So
yeah,
look, you got a hat.
Yes, thank you for the hat. Yeah, if we contact the place and we say we're great, they're like, yeah, right. So they want to hear from you guys. You guys are the biggest help we got to getting new gigs and stuff. So go to your local theater or Renaissance Festival or music festival and ask them to bring us in. Ask them to book us. Tell us that you will go to the show only if we are there. And then you got some leverage there. So then you can bribe them.
Check this out.
You know?
The Thor hammer necklace is around your neck. So where can I get one of those? I wear a Viking stainless steel chain. That's cool. Yeah, this. If you want, you can get.
Hold on. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about this one?
This one, a fan, a very nice and talented fan, made this for us. This is the Thor's hammer here in chainmail. But if you want this one, here, I'll take it off so I can show you guys. Get you guys a good view of it.
So we got the labradorite ones for sale.
So if you want one of these necklaces, people have been asking us for years if we're gonna have these. We got these from a really cool shop in Ukraine. But here, let me get the camera to focus on it here.
Hold on, maybe I can help.
Sorry guys, I have to move over here.
All right. Hold on, I'll tap the camera. Did that work?
All right, there it is. Kinda.
It's not working.
There it is.
Okay. Hold on, but you need a little light. It glows best in natural light, believe it or not.
I'm trying to get it to glow here. It's an iridescent stone.
It doesn't work. It needs sunlight.
It's an iridescent stone, but if you want one of these, or you can get a better view of what it looks there it kind of is. You can see it. It's labradorite, so it's iridescent. So it's beautiful blue, and these wolves are silver too. Maybe I hold it back here. Maybe there. Freaking camera. There we go. Anyway, to answer your question,
we have photos of them where they're glowing in the light. There's also a little video that shows of it glowing in the light. So it's a labradorite hammer with pure silver wolves. And if you want those ones, we're selling those ones. We are not selling the chainmail ones.
You guys want to hear Spear Hunter, or you want to hear? Oh, I'm sorry. You want to hear Nocturnal Forest?
Do you want to hear Onslaught
or
instead?
Do you want?
I think we should play Onslaught.
I love this song, but let's kick it up a notch and go to Spear Hunter. You guys know this is from Barbarian Blood. All right. To answer your question, I think we got sidetracked. A little ADD here. So if you want one of these necklaces,
both have ADD.
We have them on our Kickstarter for the album pre-sale. They're awesome. If you go to the description. You can see what they look like in sunlight. We're kind of do some cool photos and little video and stuff. But it's a very cool stone called labradorite, which was believed to catch the northern lights in the stone.
Head on a spike.
It looks awesome, really cool colors. And there's a double. Oh, there it is. Kind of glowing. See, if you catch the light just right, it's not in focus, but you can see the color. Try to stay stable here. Anyway, they're awesome. You can get one of those. It's kind of fastened in with this double wolf insignia there, and it's pure silver. They're really cool. So if you want one of them, you can get them on the pre-sale or whatever. All right, there you go.
All right,
question answered, and you can get to the pre-sale through the link in the description there.
All right,
wherever you are.
Let's see.
How you doing, Wolfpack? Yeah, how's everyone doing?
That Thor hammer necklaces around your neck, so we're gonna get those. Yeah. So any newcomers here confused about what's going on, just ask us. Some questions.
Thanks. I know the Harp Twins are there answering some people's questions. Sorry we can't get to anyone. Thank you for helping out. And if anyone else knows the answers to anyone's questions, it's like a bit rate thing for streaming. Whatever. Don't worry about that.
Whatever.
It seems to be working. Everyone can hear us and see us. So
you can catch us at our next performance with the Harp Twins. The next one coming up is at Norse Forged Gathering in North Carolina. It's in New London, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Western North Carolina, and we'll be there with our tent. Northwest.
All right. So if you guys want to see us, any of you North Carolina people, we're going to be at Norse Forged Gathering 6. If you go to our tour schedule on our website, you can get tickets to there. You can also go to their website, or you can follow us on Bandsontown. There's all kinds of places to get tickets.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right.
And so the reason we're going live here right now is to tell you about our 2 new albums. We got 2 albums. What?
Keith from Alaska. He said you might be able to make it up to the Gold Cord Lake or even Summit Lake this summer.
That'd be sweet.
You know,
we're gonna jump in Summit Lake this time.
Yeah.
Even if it is covered in ice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch a hole in the ice.
Time to go for a swim. I hope we can make it to both the lakes. It would be really awesome
We'll
to
go
see.
swimming in both lakes.
I know one of them's a very high mountain tundra lake that's usually covered in ice in the middle of July, so we may have to punch a hole through it to get in. And don't get stuck under the ice, or else you'll be like
the song.
You'll be like the song
Beneath the Ice.
Beneath the Ice, where that's the story.
That's
about
the story.
A guy who gets
there's
stuck
a blood-curdling scream in there, and you can guess who that is. Someone stuck under the ice. So
yeah, whoever it is drifting away, and that's the last time you hear him.
All right, we're closing in on about an hour of live streaming now.
Well, let's see. Let's give you guys. There's a lot of new people here that don't know what's going on. All right, TikTok, you make me do all this.
TikTok is the
crap.
worst. Okay.
All right, people. Okay.
All right.
So if you're new here, we're the Wolfgang Twins. We make tribal metal. We have 2 new albums on pre-sale.
Our 7th and 8th studio album.
Yes. So these albums are available for pre-sale on Kickstarter for the next 2 days only. If you back them on Kickstarter, you're going to get a bunch of extra stuff that you wouldn't get otherwise. Like we're going to do a tribal drumming show here for you guys. A bunch of other cool stuff. We'll give you guys some free song downloads of new tracks we'll be writing after the Kickstarter's over.
I got to clear something up here. Someone said, "Are you guys still planning to record songs with your sisters?" Yes, but they're not our sisters. They're our wives.
That would be weird if they were our sisters, but they're not. They're another set of identical twins
called the
Harp Twins. They make beautiful music. They have 17 albums, I believe, 16 or 17 albums.
or more.
They keep coming out with new albums. They come out like one. They made another one this year.
Very
It was awesome.
prolific, talented, beautiful
Anyway,
artists.
yes, we are going to be writing new music with them. If you're interested in our collaborative work, you can get our album called Ice Storm. That's on all streaming platforms. But if you want a hard copy on CD, you can get it off either of our websites, either wolfgangtwins.com or harptwins.com. Yeah, so that's our collaborative work. Part of this Kickstarter is one of the stretch goals is that you guys already unlocked because we reached the amount of backers. Is we're going to write a new atmospheric song with the Harp Twins, which is going to be awesome. So yes, we are going to be writing new music with them. Okay.
Yeah, and anyway, we have the Kickstarter campaign. We'll go through the list of items one more time, and then we're gonna go do other stuff because we gotta build all the stuff so that it's ready to go. So, okay, we got the CDs. We have the vinyls coming. We'll go live when we get those. They're custom poured, both double LP vinyls, and we'll show you those when we get them. All right.
And if you guys want to get a real work of art here, we hand make these shields in our shop. This is the Asgardian shield. It's a hammered gold paint here. We will customize a runic inscription under here, so you guys give us your characters. We translate it to Elder Futhork. We paint it on the shield for you here. These are the first shields we've built that have awesome spikes on them, which we're super excited about. They're made from spruce, as you can see. There's a boss grip, which was the way that they built them in the past. There was, you can see here that this is the handle's kind of cut away here, so it fits better into the grabbing area here. This is going to be wrapped with leather though. These ones aren't quite finished yet. And this is a sling mount. We're going to put a big leather sling on there so you can wear it around. I know a lot of you guys who have gotten them in the past know exactly what they look like. Everything's assembled with rivets here. Yes. This is one color logo. We have the Asgardian shield logo. These are available on Kickstarter, and we have this color logo too. All right. This was my favorite. I just like red and black a lot.
I asked about the twin sisters that the brothers already had. I told you, dude, we don't have twin sisters. All right, they're our wives. So we don't have twin sisters. So I don't know where you're getting that from, but knock it off. All right, now we're back to the shields. Look at that. It's all wood, leather, rawhide edging, and real steel edge clamps, and an extra large boss for your hand there. That's where your hand goes.
Yep.
Parry blue.
Here you go. But this is the this is actually it's like a brown leather on the front of this, but we splattered it with red dye, and we're calling them the Wolfpack blood shields because of the color. But of course, but also a lot of the red shields that they had back then symbolized hostility. So if you had a war band that was shields painted with red, it meant it indicated hostile intent. So they were the invaders, the attackers, the raiders, the Vikings. So also these round shields were built before warriors were really riding on horseback a lot, you know, and the horses that were in Scandinavia were a little smaller. So you have the legend of Rollo, who was apparently too big to ride a horse. It's because the horses were a little smaller. So it was a combination of him being a giant and also smaller horses. But before that, they were on foot, which is why the round shield was the shape. It was round because they were on foot. And then once they started moving to horseback, then you started to see the shields being built in more of a badge kind of pattern, like you would see a riding shield. And that was because the teardrop, the point of the bottom of the shield, was supposed to cover your leg off the side while you were, you know, in combat. So these round shields were made for people on foot.
Yes. Okay.
Anyway,
next, horns. Check out these drinking horns. All right, these are extra large. We have onyx and we have the normal kind of natural colored ones. You can get them both. The onyx ones are more rare, so we only have a limited supply of those. You can fit several cans of your favorite beverage into these things, and one fill up, you'll be good for the night. So if you drink, be careful. If you don't drink, just drink water out of it or whatever you want. You can put coffee in there. You can put anything you want in there.
These came out really cool. This is the first time we're making these leather holsters for them that have barrel spikes on them,
like these. See?
Oh, sorry.
That's for face.
We wanted to match them with our barrel spikes here, so you got them here. Also,
trolls be trolling. You can't troll a troll.
You can't. It's hard to see. The camera won't focus. Anyway, it's got the shop, our little insignia stamp on there, which is the same as the hat. See, but we make these in our shop here. The horns, obviously, we don't make the horns. They're grown on an animal, but we get them. They're raw, so we polish them on the outside, so it's nice and smooth. It's like glass on the outside, and then the inside, we clean them because there's a lot of bacteria in there. We clean them, and then we coat them
with a food grade epoxy that's heat resistant, so you can put boiling liquid in there and it would be fine. I don't know if some of you guys probably use them to drink tea out of and stuff, but anyway, if you want one, we got them. And we've been collecting these black horns for years now because there's only a few there's not that many of them. So we finally had enough to create an onyx series, hence the black. So if you want a black one, they're rare, and you can get them now on Kickstarter with our new albums.
I think it's too big of a shield. Says Farsh. Okay, Farsh, maybe you're just not strong enough to carry it because you're a wuss. All right, you're out of here, Farsh. You're gonna be blocked because you suck. All right.
Yeah, so a lot of the men that would carry the shield, imagine preparing for war your whole life. A 13-pound shield was not that heavy because everyone's shoulders would have been so much stronger from working all the time.
Yeah.
So
people,
if you don't work your body, yes, you're going to be weak and you're not going to be able to hold it up. But if you're training your whole life,
if you're typing rude comments from behind your keyboard, chances are you're not strengthening your mind or your body.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
All right. But some of these shields that they did find, just FYI for this idiot, they were 20 pounds and they were 39 inches in diameter.
So
these are
think
33.
about how big
so imagine another 6 inches in diameter, almost 40 inches in diameter. And they were made out of oak too, which is a very dense hardwood that's much heavier than spruce planks. It would have been a much stronger, but think about the kind of person that would have had a 40-inch shield. You know what I mean? They were just immensely strong.
Somebody you'd have to give you a run for your money. If
we're making these shields not out of balsa wood or not making them crap. We're making them the way that they would have been.
No plastic.
Crafted back then.
None of that.
Like we're saying though, it's we're keeping kind of the old craft alive. So once you start taking shortcuts and you start building them out of crap pallet wood or whatever, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying we are trying to keep it traditional. So, there you have it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
I love the black horns. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
They're awesome. Yeah, the girls got to see them up close. They're pretty nice.
Yeah. So, what else we got on our campaign? We got lots of clothing.
Yeah.
You know,
JT, salute.
We got hats, shirts, patches, stickers, hoodies, pins. The stickers are saltwater resistant, so if you want to throw them on your boat and cruise around and blast their music while you're out on the water cruising.
We've had some of these.
Sure.
We've had some of these on the tour van, and we've gone
cross country
all over the country
times.
most of the time. For 3 or 4 years, they haven't peeled off or gotten faded by the sun. They're good. They're vinyl. So some of you guys in Arizona are like, does it test the Arizona sun? Well, I'm not sure, but they should last a little while.
Borgia, you're right, because look at that.
What did she say?
She said those horns can make good weapons in a pinch. It depends how you want to use it. You could drink out of it, or you could.
I feel like it's a shame. It's a shame
to take the tip off.
There's some people that sell these things. That's why you want to get them from us. First of all, they're carved. They're custom carved perfectly in there. That's just why you should get them from us. But we also don't cut the sharp part off. We like to leave the sharp part. I like it, and yes, like you said, it's also. It also could be used as a weapon in a pinch.
Yes.
There you go, secret weapon.
That's right.
Oh,
we are helping people.
I think you guys know that the drinking horns that we polish here in the shop and stuff, if you get one, you give us a custom inscription and we heat carve it in here. So we'll translate it to runic, the runes, and then we'll carve it in here, and then you can have totally personalized. Some people have done their wedding dates or birthdays or the name of their brotherhood or whatever, so, or sisterhood, so yeah, we try to make it special for you so it has more meaning.
Yeah, we have meaning behind what we're doing. We're trying to tell you people. Yeah,
a lot of you guys,
99% of you are the best, most lovable
people. Hey, look,
people.
someone gave us $1. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Gas is expensive these days when we're touring, so every little bit counts.
It got cheap for a while, and then as soon as we started touring, it shot back up. We're like, all right. Well, that just means we got to work harder.
Okay.
So if you haven't supported us by contributing to our Kickstarter,
the girls, we are guessing that each warrior had a shield that fit them best. Perhaps some of the shield maidens were as strong and as large as the men. Fun to think about.
They're as large and strong as men are these days. Back then,
I'm sure the women back then would have kicked any guy's ass from the modern age. Yeah.
Well,
well,
think about it. You're constantly making food from scratch.
I mean, come on. There's a lot.
I mean, so many women were farming too, and they're,
there's
turning
still
over soil and planting.
still tons of
There's
strong
still
women
hardcore
out there.
people out there.
There's the hardcore people out there. They're just, harder to find. I
Don't
guess.
let technology soften you.
Yes.
Don't let technology soften you. If there's one thing we can spread through our music, it's to try to maintain an inner strength, physically and mentally. The two go hand in hand.
It's connected.
And
So-
we hope that our music and some of our ideology, it can inspire you to stay strong
And creative.
and creative. Of
Yes.
course, you have to exercise your creative side too. That's why you should never give up. If there's something that you are inspired to do.
Or if you want to.
Wow, that hat, it's getting hot. You know what? But it was so comfortable. I think I'm gonna put it back on.
All right.
Okay, guys. So.
All right, guys. Well, that's about it for us. If you want to go to Kickstarter and support us, please do. And you'll be the first to receive 25 new tracks, new Wolfgang Twins tracks, and on CD or vinyl. There's digital downloads. We're making tons of stuff to go along with the campaign, so check it out. The link is in the bio or description or wherever you're at.
Yep.
And
I'll give you one last look here before we get off here. This is Age of the Wolf, as you can see. Pretty awesome. Whoop, sorry, a little rotated there. Anyway, the records look different. The records all have different kind of artwork on the inside too. And here's Shadows of Asgard.
all right.
That's our Thunder Drum on the front. If you guys want to back the pre-sale, just go to the Kickstarter link in the description, and we'll be shipping everything out worldwide in May.
All right.
All right, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
All right. We'll see you next time. See you.
And
Go to Kickstarter.
goodbye.
Get this album through Kickstarter. You won't regret it.